It's been driving me nuts.
I
kinda
don't,
like it like that.
I don't, cause I can hear somebody gonna
Yeah.
come in, you know?
She don't,
Look
because
at
she's
bell
up there,
time.
yeah.
Ding ding, somebody's
Wait for
here.
her.
I was back here the other day, I was back here the other day working, I heard that thing, "Grr," I know somebody's coming, so.
Maybe every once in a while. Hear some stuff.
No, I heard voices and you weren't even here. I was like, and it wasn't scared. I heard people talking, I'm like, where are they at?
All right, here, Nuff, you open this up for prayer, we'll get this thing going.
Dear Lord, we want to thank you for this day, all your many blessings, the opportunity to live in a community where we all are friends. And we just ask, Lord, that we have some in our community that's sick and been hurt in an accident. We just ask you to touch them and be with them, Lord, and just let us conduct this meeting the way it be pleasant in your sight. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
We're gonna open the meeting August 3rd, 2026. Y'all look at the last minutes and stuff. We'll get them passed.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as written.
You ever had a second? All in favor, say aye. Motion passed. Police department, they got anything?
Got the new full-time officer started last week, Mitchell Smith, and 2 new part-time officers.
When will he start?
So he's started officially now, he's working. His training academy will probably be, as soon as we can get him in one, the stuff was sent to post today.
So, but we did hire a officer, he'll be working from 3 to 11. That'd be his shift from 3 to 11.
Every day?
Yes. Yeah. So we'll have it covered from 3 to 11.
Chairman, there are chairs in there.
Fire department, you got anything?
I think he's still.
Any old business? Everybody good on old business?
Well, I guess the grant meeting is part of old business. We had first meeting of, we've got a grant we're working on for, well, basically it's a grant to get a company to write us a way to get grants for paving our roads. And we had our first meeting of that 2 weeks ago.
Last week.
Last week, 2 weeks ago. So there will be a couple guys here either this week or next week. They'll be in some type of Jeep. They'll be riding around looking at roads, taking notes. So if anybody notices anybody out riding around, looking around, there's a couple guys coming in a Jeep to do a look around. And then we will have our second meeting of that next week. And give me a second, I'll give you the date. We're gonna have a public hearing, if anybody wants to come and talk about that. I believe I have the date for that. I do not have a date for that. We just have our other meeting date. So whenever we get our date for the public hearing, we'll let everybody know when they can come by and hear what the guys have to say about it.
Yeah, everything's pretty good.
Josh, are you talking about one gentleman or two people that we should see?
It'll just be, from what I understand, there's two gentlemen that'll be in one Jeep. And
Okay.
they'll be riding around the local roads here in New Hope. Just, they're basically looking to see which ones need work or, things of that matter, just the city roads. I believe there was 9 or 10 that we listed out for them to take a look at. But, essentially, this is a way that we're trying to get a grant to pave all of Mailloop.
Okay.
Um,
And they're associated with someone that has had great success in doing that?
They are, hang on, I'll tell you the guy's name. So Jordan Clark is a transportation planner, and he is one of the ones that's heading, this ordeal for us.
Southeast Tennessee Development.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got, okay, good credentials and everything.
And I think he had mentioned they would have some kind of light, like
He's
yellow
seasoned.
light or something. I know what you're referring to, and everybody here knows which Jeep
Okay.
that is, I think, so. Yeah.
What was his title again?
He is the senior transportation planner.
Senior's the good word.
And then there's a gentleman, his name is Rohan. He is the one that's with the Southeast Developments.
Thank you.
We got some people here that's probably running for office. And I think the election's what, Thursday?
Yes, sir.
If anybody wants to say anything or tell us you're running, right now's your time.
Hi everybody, I'm Kelly Hudson Hogan. I am running for Marion County Trustee. I am running as an independent, however, I am being endorsed by the Republican Party for the state of Tennessee, as well as the Marion County, Tennessee Republican Party. I have 25 years experience in the financial world, worked everything from being a teller all the way up to principal mortgage broker for my own company. And I did that for a number of years. I also have, I was born and raised in Kimball, lived there almost all my life, graduated from Marion County High School in the 80s. I'm not going to say exactly which year, that will age me. Then I graduated from Tennessee Tech University with 2 degrees, one in chemistry and one in psychology. And after that, I went out into the world and got some great experience. I'd love to bring all of that experience here to Marion County and do a few things. My plan is to start publishing the monthly reports for transparency. I'm also going to visit all of the city meetings, continue to go to all the city meetings, and that way all of my constituents will have a chance to meet with me if they have any questions or if I can help them prevent delinquencies. I'm also planning on opening up half a day on Saturdays during tax season, which is October to February. So I would really appreciate your vote, yes. Election day is this Thursday from 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. and I would be very thankful for your vote.
Anybody else?
Hey everybody, I'm Travis Lane. I am running for Marion County Mayor. One of the things that got me involved in doing this is that it's time that we put the citizens first now. It's time that they have a bigger decision in our county, how we make decisions. We're going to start doing a 10-year plan. What we're going to do is we're going to get together with all of our department heads and we're going to sit down and figure out what do we want to see Marion County in the next 10 years? Instead of doing it every election cycle where we just work up to the next 4 years and then on. No, we need a 10-year plan. We need to set goals that we're going to reach for the citizens of our county. It's time that we come together and start working together. We need to be united, not divided. And we need to focus more on what our county needs and our citizen needs. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do as county mayor. It takes all of us working together, all the cities, all the towns, and the county. Now, I do know the county mayor has nothing to do over the towns and cities, but we're gonna come together and we're gonna work together. That's the reason why you have seen me at some of these meetings and I go to other city meetings, because I need to know what you all are doing, what y'all are facing and all that. And as a county mayor, I wanna work with all the city mayors, and let's see what we can do for our cities and towns. It's time for us to come together, it's time for us to unite, and it's time for us to put our citizens first. Like she said, Ms. Hogan said, the election is Thursday, and I appreciate it if I could earn your vote as county mayor.
Thank you. That was good.
For people that probably don't know or haven't seen it on Facebook or whatever, they try to post a lot of stuff, but our tax rate was 28 cents. We're the second cheapest city in Marion County, but we dropped it to 20 cents now, so taxes will be 20 cents. So maybe I'll help some people out on their taxes and stuff. So instead of going up, we went down, so maybe I'll help some people out. We're gonna open it up right now for anybody that's got anything they wanna talk about or say. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm glad you pointed that. That right there is the plan. Everybody kinda need to look at it. Zoning board, the guy splitting his property up on two lots.
Yeah, planning commission.
Planning board, planning
Yeah,
commission.
the planning commission, so y'all accepted it and. Oh.
So could you tell us a little bit about it for those of us that don't know what you're looking at?
Yes, sir.
It's a real simple two-lot subdivision, taking one property now and splitting into two pieces. It's nothing complicated. We're not building any roads or sewers or anything. There's an existing house on one lot. The guy intends to build another house on the other lot, and I'm sure he'd be pleased to sell the whole thing in one shot. It's pretty much the simplest possible subdivision plat on existing utilities, existing roads.
It's at the
right
very
here.
corner of Brandy Hills. And,
Yeah.
Long Island.
It's almost in Alabama.
It's the last house
Yeah.
on Long Island, on the left-hand side.
Right on the line.
He's remodeling that house now.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen him the other day down there.
I don't
So,
think it should be
so all your
controversial.
infrastructure and everything's in
Yeah.
place?
Any restrictions on the houses or anything?
Just whatever local, there's no special restrictions, no deed
Be like,
restrictions or anything like that.
Or like a condo or
No.
apartments and things like that?
U.S. zone.
Well, it does.
And no HOA?
No, it's just gonna be one new house, it's just gonna be a single family home, there's not gonna be apartments or townhomes or anything.
Yeah, it ain't zoned for townhouses.
Lot one existing.
Is this the old Ben and Lottie Brown property you're talking about?
Yeah,
Right there on the left before you cross the state line? Okay, I know.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
They're really fixing up the little house.
That's good.
Yeah. They were about ready to fall in.
I reckon the only person that really needs to sign this is Gil, if we okay it. Josh, he signs it very last after they get a tile in, they gotta get a tile put in.
Do we have an address?
What is the address, you know the address?
It's 2437 Long Island Road, is the existing house.
Is he gonna build a house or he got his property for sale?
I'm not sure. I think he's gonna build a house there, I'm not sure.
if this is already zoned residential?
I have no idea what the zoning is on that. It's gotta be the residential agriculture down at that end of
Yeah.
the corner of the place. It's not industrial or
Yeah,
commercial.
it's one of the two.
I'd say more than likely it's R1.
Is there anything in Brandy Hills that would be classified any other way?
It's not
No.
in
Isn't
Brandy
it a
Hills.
subdivision?
It's not in Brandy Hills.
But this isn't in Brandy Hills?
So it's outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the last house on the left before you turn up to Brandy Hills.
Well, I take that back, Miss Ellen, because technically, the back lot will be in Brandy Hills, because that's where the entrance will be. The front lot will still be coming off 156,
Yeah.
or off
Yeah.
of Long Island,
Only-
but the back lot will be coming off Brandy Hills.
It'd be coming off Brandy Hills Road, but it was never part of Brandy Hills.
Right, but it's not
subdivision.
part of
Okay.
the actual subdivision.
All right, thank you.
I don't see a problem with
Where's your zoning map?
It's the last house.
Let's touch screen.
It's all R1, it's already all R1 down there.
It should be about R1, what most of it is.
Yeah. This is that little big road. Yeah, and this is all property within the state line, that little road, so it's all, it's all residential already, yeah, so it's already zoned correctly. So, I'll make a motion to accept the plat as drawn.
Do I hear a second?
I say,
All in favor? Motion passed. I reckon it's all yours now, Gil.
make that motion.
Taking a second. All right, we're gonna open it up to the citizens. Anybody's got anything they wanna talk about or complain about, it's time to do it.
Or maybe brag about
Yeah, we'll brag about it, but we ain't gonna hear that, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Rhonda Lawson, Riverette News. I have several questions that have been asked, and I'm gonna read them, and I wrote them down so I don't forget any part of it, okay? All right. Are you, the New Hope City Board, aware that by Tennessee state law, Caleb's position as alderman vacated effective immediately when he moved out of the state? Because owning a business and property in New Hope doesn't satisfy the residency requirements to serve as an alderman with our form of government. In addition, every vote he participated in could be reversed, and Alabama law only gives a new resident 30 days to register vehicles, driver's license, auto insurance, and mailing address. When the New Hope City citizens elected him to the office of alderman, they entered into a contract of trust with him. And when he took the oath of office and swore to uphold both the Tennessee and United States constitutions, he entered into a contract of trust with the citizens and the voters. At this time, people across the area are asking why this has been ignored so long and why hasn't it been corrected. The integrity and the character of this board has been questioned, and it reflects poorly on the citizens of New Hope. Tennessee Code 63103 applies to cities incorporated under the mayor-aldermanic form of government, and subsection D states, any officer moving from such officer's ward or moving from the municipality during term of office shall be presumed to have vacated the office, and it shall be declared vacant and filled as provided in Tennessee Code 63107. Tennessee Code 847-101 through 127 states that the Attorney General and the reporter, on their own initiative, without a complaint or request made, to institute proceedings of ouster against any and all municipal officers. The same goes on to say that the city attorney can initiate ouster proceedings as well. The code clearly applies to this situation, and every member of our board, as well as the city attorney, has ignored their obligation to declare the vacant seat and fill it according to guidelines stated in these codes.
There's just a piece of paper from the city attorney explaining where we stand on
I'd like for you to explain it.
it. See, right
It's
there.
not a question for the city attorney, it's a question for you. If you wanna read this on camera, read it, but,
I gave it to you, you can read it. It's up to you.
okay, I'm gonna read it aloud so everybody here can hear what it says. This is from, City Attorney Tracy C. Wooten, and it's to the City of New Hope, and it was sent Monday, August 3rd, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Good morning, Mayor and Morgan. My understanding of the law as it relates the residence / domicile of an alderman was that owning a property and spending time in another state would have no effect on the official's qualifications as an elected official of a city governing body, so long as the City of New Hope, Tennessee was their legal domicile. In other words, if the Tennessee city official maintains all indicia of legal domicile in the City of New Hope, Tennessee, i.e. driver's license, voter registration, and tax filings, etc., it should not be a problem for them to also own an Alabama house and spend time in Alabama as well as Tennessee. Second paragraph. Out of an abundance of caution, I verified my understanding was correct with MTAS. According to MTAS, residency for elected officials is largely based on intent. People may own 2 homes in different jurisdictions and remain legal residents of one of those addresses. College students register to vote in their hometowns and may vote despite being away from the area for many years. A person's intent to remain a resident of a city is what determines residency. Owning a home in Alabama and spending months every year there does not render an elected Tennessee city official disqualified from holding office if their intent is to remain a resident of the city. Then they are legally considered to be a resident qualified to hold an elected office. I believe the above should resolve this issue. However, if you have questions, please feel free to contact me. Thanks, Tracy. And I'll be publishing this along with a copy of the questions that I just read. Okay, so now that leads me to another question that I didn't have before. This one's mine. How many months a year is Caleb going to spend in Alabama? And how many months a year is he going to spend in Tennessee?
I really don't know, but I don't own any property in Jackson County or Alabama.
You don't have to own property, just living there. Renters are considered residents.
My main address, where my tax goes, where my voters, where I'm registered to vote, my driver's license is at 3023 Highway 156.
So the
How
place
you think these senators and stuff?
Wait just a minute, I'm
serve in
still
Washington?
talking, I'm still talking,
How you
still
think
asking
they-
a question.
Same thing?
Still asking a question. So that's considered a vacation home or a summer home or something of that nature, and you're physically living at the 156 residence up here where the blue and tan truck is parked every day?
I can go back and forth whenever I please.
Okay.
But my mother owns that house.
I
That
figured
was
she
that was her parents' house, and she asked me to look over the property for her. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing what my mother asked me to do.
Okay.
I can go back and forth to the house whenever I please.
Then we need to know how many months a
You-
person can live in a different state without it being considered a domicile.
I turned it over, right there, you contact
That's
the
not
lawyer.
addressed.
You can contact the lawyer. He said contact him. If you wanna do anything else, as far as the board goes, we checked into it, we checked with everybody that's legally and everything else. Caleb can spend whatever time he wants to in Florida, Alabama, Georgia, just like any senator, just like Trump does up there at the White House. Trump's still registered in Florida, he lives in Florida, just like all the rest of the politicians do.
Your primary residence is over there on 156,
Yes.
is that correct?
So if
That
someone were to
shouldn't-
show up
that
at your
shouldn't
house
make
at
a difference.
2:30 in the morning and knock on that door and the one in
He don't have
Alabama
to be there all the time,
simultaneously.
Rhonda, that's the problem.
That's
He don't
what
have
I'm
to be there.
asking. How
Yeah.
many months does he have to be out of the state, living out of the state before it's
There's
considered?
no time limit on it. Just like I said, the senators, president, everybody that holds office got houses somewhere else.
But they don't stay there all the time for months at a time.
How you know
They
they
stay
don't?
at the White House, or the president stays at the White House most of the time.
Yes, he does, yes, he does, but we don't have a problem with it. Nobody on this board has a problem with it. We ain't gonna do anything. If y'all wanna do anything, go get you a lawyer, do what you wanna do, then we'll do what we gotta do. He's not breaking no laws, and I've checked with him past, I'll check with everybody.
Ethics board.
I checked with the ethics board, I've done all the research. If I thought Caleb Schultz was doing anything illegal, if he did, we would already kick his butt. We were tell him to resign. Ain't nothing I can really do to him because he's an elected official.
Can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
I grew up here. I live in Nashville now. I'm Dina Pittman. We're on the Alabama-Georgia line. I don't know if anybody knows, but we grew up crossing the line all the time. We go by fast time and slow time, right? So if he's in Alabama, really are you a good guy? Are you doing a good job?
I would think so.
Well, then
I try
I
to,
motion
you know.
to keep him if I can. Motion to keep him.
Well, like I said, he's not breaking any rules, any laws.
I'm sorry, Rhonda, but
Yeah.
That's okay, people are asking
I-
after
I-
the story
I
that
don't-
hit the front
like I
front
said,
page of the
I don't
news.
understand, you know,
People
I
are
don't see
asking
a
these
problem.
questions.
Them people that's asking,
where are
I've
they
told
tonight?
I've told them 1,000 times. If you got any kind of complaints, come in here.
That's what
Don't
he told me.
don't give your crap to Rhonda. Come in here and sit right here in his face and say, hey, you know, I respect you 1,000 times better than that than I would you saying, going behind somebody's back, say, hey, go in there and tell them, I ain't gonna come to the city meeting. Just
So
like
you
I
think
told
it's-
those people before, come to the city meeting and complain. Well, I ain't coming to the city meeting and complain. Come to the city meeting and complain, you know?
I didn't see anybody here complaining about the park being a charging position when you voted on that and
We didn't ever vote on it.
sidelined it.
We never
You talked
voted.
about it strongly.
Well, I
and you
said
were
we're
gonna
gonna
do
let
it.
everybody vote November to December this year.
That was
It
Plan
will be
B.
it will be sitting here in a box, we'll be sitting here in November, December, and everybody can vote. Yes, we're gonna charge $5 for parking for people that does not live in New Hope. If you live in New Hope, parking is free. And that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna put a box in there, November and December.
Well, now, wait a minute. If I've got a house in New Hope and a house in Alabama, why can't I say I live in New Hope and spend most of the year in Alabama and be
If you own
considered a
property in,
citizen?
if you
Mark,
own-
Wait a minute, he said he didn't own that.
I have a response to that. Mark Dover gladly is gonna get free parking up there because he owns property here.
And you know, if you own property in New
And
Hope,
he lives
you
in
pay,
Alabama.
if you pay taxes in New Hope, if you pay I don't care if you live here. If you pay taxes in New Hope, it's free parking for you.
That's right.
Yeah,
Because the taxpayers pay for that upkeep of that park. The taxpayers.
right.
People don't know that. Taxpayer of New Hope upkeep that park for everybody in Marion County, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida that comes in here. Most people they have trouble with is from Alabama, Georgia, and don't even live here in New Hope. But we, the citizens of New Hope, pay for the upkeep of that park. Upkeep. So, if you pay taxes in New Hope, you can go up there and park for free. That's the way it's gonna be. If it passes, we're gonna put it in there in November, December, and you do. But if we go back to Caleb, if y'all got any more questions, or you wanna do anything about Caleb, y'all can go ahead and do what you need to do. But we've checked with everybody, and everybody that told us Caleb is an elected official. There's not much we can do to Caleb because people elected him, okay? We can't, none of us on the board can keep Caleb off this board. Nobody.
He's not doing anything wrong to be kicked off the board.
If y'all think he was doing something wrong, it's up to you. It's up to you. It ain't up to us.
Do you support Alabama's football team?
Oh, God.
Still on this side of the river?
And I pay my taxes, I pay yours. So,
Well, I would be a river rat too, Rhonda, and I'm not here to cause any kind
I know,
of.
I remember you, were at school
I mean,
together.
I'm a nice person, but, I mean.
I never,
Yeah.
These
I can
people,
have a difference of opinion and
Yeah,
not
yeah, right.
these people's
despise
got
somebody.
complaints and stuff, tell them come to the meeting. Don't, you'll.
Well, we
stick
talked,
hand in you.
we talked about people all the way up to the White House. That was a really kind of a reach out there for how people live and do and vote. But
You're still
even,
elected, you're still elected.
I
official.
know,
Still
but
elected
even
official.
people who have multiple residents that have money, they have to declare that they spend 50% of their time where they're going to pay
Well,
their domicile
how do you know he don't
taxes.
spend 50 cents at his time?
I mean, he may, but what I'm saying is
How
there's
does
just,
nobody here know?
I'm not
what his
asking
schedule
him
is?
the question, Billy. I'm just saying that there is an obligation
All right.
to spend 50% of your time wherever you're going to declare your residency. So there is that stipulation.
Okay, as far as I'm concerned, that's a done deal. I mean, if y'all wanna do anything about it, y'all can do what you want to. But we've all checked, I checked with lawyers, got y'all paperwork, state what a lawyer says, y'all can do what you want to, it's up to y'all. But as far as we go, ain't nothing here, nothing nobody can do. Nothing. So Caleb can live at his mama's house, stay down there when he wants to, and stay over his other house when he wants to. It's up to him which house he wants to spend the night in.
I don't even think I spend 50% of my time at home at all.
I don't think working people do, they spend it on the job. But I was just saying, we reached all the way up to the president, that was a big leap. But people that have multiple dwellings, they're obligated to classify the one that is really their domicile. So, you know, that is a consideration always, for people that have multiple properties.
Caleb's only got one property. It's a property in Utah. He don't own no property in Alabama, Georgia, Florida, or nowhere else. Only property Caleb owns is in Utah.
I can barely afford this.
Yeah.
Hey, rest assured that Alabama's looking for their income tax though.
He has Tennessee driving license, and he had a voter registration card in Marion County. And that's what, everybody told me that what he had to, would have to hold an office or run for office in Utah. Some people don't like it, they can come to the next meeting and sit right here and we can tell them to. But there's nothing we can do.
Thank you for
Alright.
getting the paperwork for me too.
No, go ahead.
I've got a big problem, that I'm needing help with, and it's not just gonna live like, okay? I got a neighbor that lives beside me, and everybody says, don't fool with her, she's crazy, okay? So, if I try to talk to her, she gets me for harassment. If I go by and try, well, how I knew it's because I pulled halfway in her yard and she ran in circles saying, I don't know you. And then she said, and then next thing I know, I think it was you.
It was.
Came to my house, yeah,
Nice
Dana
guy,
Schiffman,
nice guy.
came to my house and she filed something with him saying I was trespassing and I was harassing. When all I was indeed trying to do was ask her politely, because she was my new neighbor, to clean her home, her yard. And everything. Okay, look, I've always taken pride in my yard, okay? This lady has lived there for 13 years.
13,
Never mowed her yard.
hasn't touched it.
Never mowed her yard in 15 years. She's trying to take my land right now. We won't get into that. Okay? She's got trees, dead trees falling in my yard. I have to clean her yard up before I can mine. Throw them in her yard. She's brought in dirt and gravel in her front yard and covered up a zoysia with gravel. And has brought it this much taller than my yard. Okay? Here is a picture I've got, and I don't know who I need to talk to, but you know, we have bad things happening over land,
Yeah.
okay?
Does
I
our
have
ordinance
no
is addressed?
protection against this woman whatsoever. Do we wanna say anything about a gun?
Yeah.
Well, it is a stand your ground state, and they loosened up, they added some more criteria
Well,
to it
She
July
was gonna shoot
1.
me in my yard.
Well, don't you have one?
Yeah.
You had one.
Yeah, but then she.
How about we
Let's
don't
not
do
do that.
gun control? That'd be a good idea.
I mean, you know, I don't, you know,
Is there-
we're trying to get this gun ready before you
Mitzi,
shoot.
Mitzi's here to try to get a
I want,
solution,
I need a solution.
because this one.
This lady has got me,
sounds like a city
okay,
court issue.
little things,
I
little
have
things.
tried to give both parties in this ongoing childish back and forth, both ways.
Right.
I have explained to both of you guys, get an attorney, sue each other.
I
to
don't
your
have
own
the
heart's
money for an
content,
attorney
but it's
right
not the
now.
city's responsibility to sue on your behalf.
What about
No, I
yours?
don't mean I don't want
violation.
the city to do something about it. I want them to make her clean her yard up. I can
Does
mow
the-
my yard and I have blood running down the side of me from briars.
You also said
Does the ordinance not address that?
the ordinance does address if somebody's grass is too high. Do you want me to start going around New Hope and measuring grass?
Have
It's
you
gonna hack
seen
some
the
people off.
But
big
this
white
isn't
bucket
grass.
I
truck
have
in
seen
her
her.
yard?
I know.
Or him,
She's
not
selling it,
her,
right?
but the son mow the grass. I have seen it. So to sit here and say he never
It's-
did.
you know
is a-
what?
He had to mow from the front porch to the back door.
That's why they surveyed.
You called and complained on him for mowing what you said was your property.
It is her
It,
property.
it was my property. They told my dad
So he
said
didn't mow
yours.
his property, he
no,
mowed yours.
He was
Yes,
trying
sir,
to mow
he really
that,
did.
thinking
Okay.
it was mine.
Oh, he just did, so they got a lawnmower, he uses to mow property that
His
don't belong to
his
him.
tractor. Yes, yes.
Okay.
You think I want this guy? You know,
No,
hey, come
I
on.
just-
You know, I
I've
want him.
explained to both people how to deal with it. She went
She-
and got a survey crew to come out who surveyed. They
But
didn't
she
like
did-
the result.
Okay,
No,
my
but-
land is in her property too.
Well, then sue each other. It's not a criminal event. It's not a criminal matter. There's
I
nothing.
don't know
that
where
law
you
can do.
turn.
Do what? I'll follow the law. That's the law. I'm not on anybody's side. I've told you both. Stay away from each other
Okay.
and stay off her property. She needs to stay off your
I
property.
have not been on her property.
That's a good thing. I'm sure you
Right
haven't, but she
now,
would have called
right
me.
now, the corner of her house and her
I'm aware.
backyard.
They had
It's
a
almost
survey
to my
come
front
out.
But
porch.
look, she didn't have a survey when she bought it.
She had it
It was
13
walked-
years later.
It was
When
walked
she wants
off.
to sell.
Wait, Vince, it was walked
Mm.
off.
This is not a city matter.
I understand that,
Mm-mm.
but when somebody, when there's
Mm-mm. She's trying to take my
threats
property after 13
going
years.
on,
Uh-uh.
personal threats,
No.
and we've had a burning and a killing across the street
Mhm.
over about 6 inches.
May not matter to you.
This is a serious
It
thing.
don't matter to me.
It may
You
not.
talking about the murders on Mailloop?
Yeah.
Well, I was standing right in the middle of it, so it did matter to me.
Well, it was
Well,
right in
okay,
front
but
of
when you're
her
talking, it's
house.
like,
No.
you know, oh, well,
It was-
ma'am, I've told both of you.
Yeah,
Sir, I've tried for 13 years. Have you worked here for 13 years?
Nope.
So
I'm sure the
I-
last chief was sick of it too.
I know.
You know
And
what?
he didn't do nothing to her either.
Well, because you know
'Cause
why?
she's crazy.
It's not illegal.
Because she's crazy.
There's no
Oh,
violation
just
of the
stay
law.
away from, you told me she was crazy.
I think you're both crazy.
Mitzi's not crazy. Mitzi
Matter of
might,
opinion, if we're going to be honest.
well, look, Mitzi has lived here on that property
Mhm.
for 61 years.
It-
Wait a second. I grew up on that property
I
too.
understand that.
My
Can you help me,
grandfather
sir?
owned it all. Now that lady is trying to take Mitzi's land. She's trying to take 2 other people's land on the other side.
It is a civil matter.
I
We can't do
understand. Where
I'm asking for it
does
to be
she
cleaned
go?
up.
Where does she go to get help?
She's look,
called
at this
everybody.
house, at this
Yeah.
house, I've heard
Nobody
thump,
will call her
thump.
back.
She's got 10-gallon, was it oil drums?
Oil drums.
That she puts dead animals in, and they go down and dig up the hole in the back of the field that she calls her garden, and
They're
drop the
buried.
drums down in there, and then throw gravel back over, or grass, dirt back over, it, and then put a little white cross up there. Is that legal?
To bury an animal? Yes.
On
In
her
an
property.
oil drum?
All over a
Is it
field?
their property?
Yes.
Is there oil in the drum? If it's an animal that's in the drum and they bury it,
What about a coffin
See,
in
I
your
told
shed
you,
next
see,
door?
everybody's
is
With
there
the
anybody in the
insert.
coffin?
I don't really know,
But that's
sir,
my point.
because
It's not
nobody
illegal to have a
will go
coffin.
and investigate it.
I can't just go.
This is what I can tell you, that, so our ordinance for cleaning up, there has to be 5 separate complaints from 5 separate people.
I had neighbors, all my, Janice and Ronnie, Stephanie Talley, Spencer Caulfield, and me.
I can tell you this, mister, we need 5 people.
I had 5 signatures.
Well, I don't need a signature.
Only need 2, but here's the problem.
I need them to come up here and talk to you.
If I go up there and look at it, and it doesn't meet the criteria, it doesn't meet the criteria.
Right, right.
I'm not walking the whole property line, that's not what law enforcement is supposed to be doing.
Right.
Well, I'm not the property Nazi, we're not doing that.
Well,
And
if
I
it's
do it
an
to one,
ordinance.
I understand what an ordinance is.
Well,
There's the letter of the law and there's the intent of the law. Do you really want me going out here and burning everybody whose property ain't up to specs?
Yeah, I
Like I
would.
said,
I'm not
you
gonna
can
do
get
it.
us
Well, it
5
should be
people or
done.
4
If y'all wanna
more.
better
It should be done
this town.
fairly
Come
and
by.
across the board equally.
Well,
So it's
look.
either everybody or nobody.
Can I say
Well,
one more thing?
Anything you want to on camera, I'm here
I
recording.
I would say, I don't know who all has a problem with what we're saying. If we're out of line, y'all let us know.
Y'all need to drop
But there are a lot of properties,
No, we don't.
that are horrible.
You know,
Yes.
and a lot of us live by those
We
homes.
have to go.
So if
by
you're
the
gonna have an
ordinance. There has to be
ordinance,
5 people.
then,
We haven't,
then how far does it go?
May I make a suggestion to you?
Yeah,
He said he wouldn't take a signature.
What's her name?
No.
I know the complaints, I know the complaints.
Just signing something.
You know, he
You gotta
just
make
said
it-
he knows the complaints there, so that's 5. He just
You
said,
only
I
have to have
know the
2 for that
complaints there.
complaint.
Well, we know we got them.
2 to have that doesn't, just because 2 people complain doesn't mean I'm gonna write somebody a ticket.
If it's a,
Well, I don't know.
Now, what's this hand telling this hand?
We got,
I just,
well,
I
you
don't know
gotta
what
get,
you're saying.
there's an order of ways to go about this, is what it is.
That's what I'm trying here
So-
for. Billy said, come to the meeting, find out.
So, yeah, we need to get these written complaints. Somebody come in here and write complaints down.
In person.
and the more the better.
Oh, well, she took Ronnie to court for attempted murder.
The more,
It don't matter.
no, but it's a civil matter.
It's a civil
You're
matter
right.
that we're
It's
not
a-
gonna take action on.
You're right.
I wasn't
But
asking
the
you to take
ordinance-
action. I was finding about the ordinance that Billy was telling
Sam, I
me
wasn't
about.
talking to you, I was talking to her.
I'm
Yeah.
talking to you.
Ain't we going to,
Why don't y'all band together and get a
Yeah, that's what I'd like
What
to
you
know.
Why don't all of you just band together, because I've
She's gonna
heard,
sell, ain't that woman gonna sell
I've
that property?
heard people
I know,
speak
it's our
of this.
business.
That's one thing, I think they had a
They
survey
won't,
to sell
nobody
that thing.
will
It's a
sell it.
survey.
I think everybody understands that they sold
You
it
did a survey.
the wrong way. The woman didn't get a
Figure
survey.
out what.
Probably
She's
something they've heard
responsible.
before.
But together, if you guys band together,
She's
He
got,
can't find my survey.
you can't, she's got
He
4
can't
aliens.
find.
Your
4
survey
aliens.
is.
Had to be
Property
done when
goes
I
to her
built my
son,
house.
it goes
Well, it
back
should
to
be-
her,
it should be.
it goes to
They said
another
it's not, and he
name,
can't
it goes
find
back to
it.
him, goes back to her and another.
I would band together and I would dig as far as I
We
can.
can't
It's a
do
civil
anything.
matter.
I know, I
But it
understand,
should, your plat.
but this woman
You go to
threatens
somebody's
her.
plat in Marion
She
County.
She's
She's
threatened everybody that's
You
on
did,
down the
it's in
road.
the courthouse, you go to the courthouse, and get the flag.
So,
You can
at
go
some
get your
point,
plat.
she's gonna have to
You can
be
go get-
evaluated.
You can go get her
You
plat,
get
get her.
together with enough people,
She got it at the end of
and
my
you
house
get
at
an
Food
attorney.
Times Building.
Go-
At some
go-
point, they're
you
going
go
to push her to
this
be
is just-
evaluated.
How long ago was it?
I have a ward, and I know that
Mine
at some point,
in,
somebody's gonna say something's not right, and this person shouldn't be living alone,
2000.
and blah, blah, blah.
You-
And
2001,
it's gonna go
2001.
different.
This is just a.
I don't know
Been
the
living here
lady,
since
but I
87.
know that there is someone down there that everyone on that,
She's
in that area,
crazy.
yes, and
She's
everyone
dangerous.
says the same thing.
Right,
That's,
Flat.
and she's difficult to live close to.
and you're told
But
not
you're
to go
gonna
around
need to
her.
get an attorney as a group,
What happens?
because
if
it's bigger
happens?
than just
What
one of
happens
you.
If Mitzi gets hurt? Because this woman's sitting out there with
See,
little
now,
guns, I've
and
seen
part of
her
mine is
with a
in her
gun.
yard.
Well,
I've
everybody
seen
has
It
down
comes
there,
down into mine.
and they're
We
worried
didn't
about.
have
None of
one,
it's
we were just
straight.
sitting out on the porch.
She doesn't care if you have a gun or
That's
not.
what I'm saying.
That's why you.
What?
like, I don't have
I
that.
didn't say you. I said it's approved.
Survey
It's an
your
attorney.
lines
You're
off
not
both
gonna be able to
plans.
decide this yourself.
That is what is on record at the courthouse, and that will be what the lines are.
What office is that?
Get both
Billy
plans.
Gall's read it.
No, not Billy Jones.
It's they,
Daryl?
Darryl Pittman.
Darryl Pittman.
Go over there tomorrow to Darryl Pittman and pull your
Okay.
plans.
Yes, do that,
All right,
get both of them, okay?
okay. Dale Pittman,
Darryl Pittman.
okay. That's what I
Get
said.
both,
Should be
get
registered
both
deed.
I
plats.
think we can.
yeah, it's registered deeds, yeah.
Get both plats and have it surveyed, the lines on both plats.
Okay,
Darryl Pittman, go see Darryl Pittman tomorrow.
okay. Hey, I appreciate
And
it.
remember the numbers.
Huh?
You need those numbers.
Okay.
Your safety and
Thank you.
numbers.
Any other citizens?
New Hope Farmers Market will be September 12th. It'll be our fall festival.
September.
We was gonna do it on the 3rd, I think is that first, but Labor Day weekend. So we're moving it to the 12th.
Yep, so.
What?
Oh, yeah, 7th, September 7th.
But we're calling it our fall festival, so please come out. We work our butts off.
What time y'all know, 8?
8, yeah, we're there at 8.
8 to 12?
Yes, ma'am.
So do we wanna make it the 14th?
Make it 14. So our next city meeting will be September the 14th, the second Monday, because of holiday.
Labor Day.
That's why I wrote it up.
Because of the holiday.
I don't think I'm coming in.
Oh, you want me? Might be right by then.
But going back to that, that is all civil matter.
Yeah,
Well, they've been told that.
well, that's why I told her to go get both of them plats.
It's all civil matter, ain't nothing the city can do, or we sure don't wanna get involved in that. But they have two neighbors that hate each other, so.
Any other citizens?
Yeah, I know you guys talked about roads before, but on Lakeview, I've noticed that it's starting to grow. Didn't you say at one time that the rock quarry had a bond to fix that road?
We're working on it. It's the only thing I can tell you, we're working on it.
'Cause it is
It's a
starting
slow
to
process,
crumble now,
though.
and them trucks come by.
Yeah.
When that happens, it's gonna be a safety issue eventually.
Oh, you're right, it is.
I got an estimate on fixing the road. We already got an estimate fixing the road, and we're headed that way.
All right. One more thing too, I don't know who collects the garbage at the beach, but there's a garbage can at the end by the back cave where that.
People carrying it down there where they can drink beer and stuff down there. And that's another thing, that I don't care, I told everybody, asked me the same thing. I don't care if you got beer in a cup, beer in a gallon jug. It's illegal to have alcohol on TVA property.
They wouldn't want to have it on any city property.
Well, the problem is that garbage cans are
It's
overflowing.
full and they're just throwing it everywhere.
Right, and then what happens is eventually it's gonna get down into the water.
They
A lot of it,
are.
I picked
They
up
are.
and put some in another bag the other day while I was down there.
It already has been.
Yeah.
They're taking it down there when they throw their beer and stuff in it. And they wrote a ticket down there the other day. and Same
We've been
thing.
walking it to try to catch people down there doing it.
Was there anybody collecting that garbage that's
Well, that
overflowing?
can's not supposed to be down there.
No, they jacked it.
That can's supposed to be up, so when he goes out, if he's not just specifically looking for it,
When
he probably misses
we
it.
bring the can back, they just get it, take it back.
Well, and part of me
Okay.
don't want to bring the can back because at least they're throwing it in something.
Right, I get it.
Whether it's beer or not, it's not going in
That's
the
what
lake.
I said the other day, you know.
Yeah.
How often is the garbage emptied
Once a
during
week.
the season?
Once every Monday or Tuesday.
Okay. And we have a special group, it's not the garbage people that do that.
No.
Okay, so I just saw them go by one morning and I thought, I know it's costing us money for that to be open, but it sure would be nice if those garbage people would drive up there and get that trash.
It costs more than what we pay.
I know, but it would be a summer thing.
And we thought about, and I thought about putting dumpsters up there, but I kinda ruled that out, because if I did, I'll have more trash up there than I got now. I already got people bring household
I
garbage
have to
and
padlock it
stuff.
and unlock it every day they ring in, and it,
Yeah.
I mean, that park's really a pain in the butt. And like I said, citizens are paying for it, and you probably, I drive up there all the time, and I might run to one person every now and then. that I
Charlie's the
know.
only one I know that uses it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna too, I got my machine on a job I'm working right now. But as soon as I get it back, I'm gonna try those 2 limbs that failed.
Fail that tree.
I'm gonna take my machine over there and I'm gonna cut it up and do something with it, so.
It's a big old tree.
Big tree, yes.
But we're trying to fix a few things up there, but we just don't know how to fix them. I mean, it costs us a lot just to keep the thing open.
But it is an asset for the city though, you gotta admit that.
Yeah, I wish we had a gate up there, you know what I'm saying, automatic gate where you have to have a card or something to get in and stuff like that. But you'd be surprised, there's not that many people from New Hope even goes up there.
I think it's an asset to the geographical area, but I'm not sure it's an asset to the city.
And I'm sure it's an asset to the city, I know a lot of guys launch their boats from there.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of,
there's a lot of people fish it out there.
well, that's another reason why we started actually leaving it open at night, was so that, because there are a lot of fishermen go out at night, and they use that, and those folks generally are from around here, so.
But usually the fishermen take care of it.
Oh, they do.
They do.
Yeah.
Well, they're not in the park.
Yeah.
They're launching from the park.
Fishermen don't usually bring a truckload of garbage in, dump it up there, you know. That's what we're running into, people bringing up there at nighttime, truckload of garbage and just dumping that out on the ground.
But since we got the cameras up and stuff like that, now it's not.
It's different, it's a little bit different.
We hadn't had a bunch of dumping.
But everything costs us money. I mean, everything you try to fix stuff and it just costs us money.
Well, nothing's free, that's for sure.
Getting more expensive every day.
Yep. You ain't kidding.
Yep.
Anybody else? Any other citizens?
No, we're gonna adjourn this thing. I hear a motion.
I'm making a motion, we're adjourned.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
See ya.
That was fun.
Hey.